guys, welcome back to another quick video of kind of just the whole plant situation because I have not made a video in a while and what is happening. So it's fall now. It is the first day of fall was yesterday, I think, maybe. I don't know. But it's in fall now and we're in the 60s and 70s. It's getting chillier. So we now have to bring everything inside. You can already see something behind me. And that is what I did with my bedroom. I brought in a lot of my tropical carnivorous plants and all that kind of stuff. And we got like pineapples and bananas and all that kind of stuff that I have to show you. So I'm just going to stop talking and start showing you guys what's up. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is what is by the window. Wait, really quickly, on the shelf here, we have this nice pothos vine. So it's in this jar, and then the vines, they come down here, there's leaves. And there's two different kinds of pothos vines in here. One of them has like a speckle, or like a freckle almost, of silver on the leaves. And then the other one is just very large green leaves, just like that. And so there's a vine that runs along my shelf. Right here, let's grab this, put it into the light. We've got Pelia. I had to bring everything down because it's a lot smaller, so I'm trying to get this lighting. It's a very small plant, and it's a cutting. It was given to me by a very good friend, and I love it. It's very great. Yes. Sorry, now we can move on to the window because we just did the shelf. Here, I don't actually know what this is, but I really like it. It's like a purple plant or something because the leaves are green, but you can see how the stalk is purple. And it's very large. Sorry, my hair's getting in the way. It has lots of different growth points all over, lots of them at the base. Hold on. Lots of growth points at the base too. But I just love the color, the pigment of what it is. So that's sitting right next to my window. Below that, we have a pineapple. This is not actually the pineapple plant that you guys are used to. This is a second one that I grew from another pineapple top. We used to have 3 pineapple plants actually. The first one being my original. The second one was just this when it was growing roots. And I had a third one that actually did get a pineapple, but it was eaten by a raccoon before we could pick it. So I'm very sad, but hey, we still got the top, and that's what this became. And over here, I forgot to water it, so as you can see, it's really sad, but it's a type of fern. I don't know what kind of fern it is. Kind of looks like a trident. It's like a T. That's why it's super wilty, sorry. But that should perk up. Here we have a banana plant. So this looks like it's in very poor condition. It's really not. It's just not happy right now. So our main banana plant, grew super, super big. And it had a ton of baby banana plants. So that's what this is. This is one of those cuttings, or not cuttings, divisions that I have at my window here. So it has this nice pot here, and yeah, it's doing well. So a lot of the leaves are broken, but they are growing back, as you can see there and stuff. So this plant is going to start to do a lot better. And then right here, we've got a mixture of houseplants. Not mixture, it's like a combo. Right here we have pothos cuttings. I love pothos vines, they're so pretty. And some more here. There's one in the background there. And then here we have our snake plant, or if you don't know what another way to say this, it's the mother-in-law's tongue plant. So yeah, that's that. And then we'll get on to what is underneath the bed. So that's where I keep all of my carnivorous plants. So right off the bat, everything looking great. This is basil. I did tell you guys about our basil gardens that we were growing, and originally there were basil plants in all of those little thingies. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get, how do I do this? Okay. Originally, there were basil plants everywhere, but then they died off because the bigger plants choked them out. So this is all basil. Lots of basil. That's the first plant. Second plant, I'm gonna take the camera. It's much bigger. Actually, pull it through here. Trying to get a good angle, a good lighting. So this is the second basil plant. So much basil. Tastes pretty good. Yeah. And then down here, we've got our ant colonies. That's not really what the video is focused about. I haven't made a video in a little bit about my ant colonies. This is, this colony here is actually a Lasius neoniger colony that I am planning to sell. I'm not going to keep them as much as I would like to, but I found the queen and I raised it. And then, so yeah, that's the main colony. Hint, I'll just give you a little peek here. There's a lot of workers. But I'll probably make a video in a better camera. Here is my arrow garden. It's another arrow garden. But I'm not keeping anything like basil in it. I'm just keeping some carnivorous plants in here. So the taller one that's more green, that is a Drosera. Oh, what did I just do? Oh no. I just pulled something up in the middle of my recording. Sorry, that must have been confusing for you guys. For my screen, the camera screen just randomly popped up a Google tab. So, not supposed to happen. Sorry, as I was saying, this one is a Drosera albino, or Drosera capensis albino. It's just a baby one. I grew it from seed. And this is a Drosera spatulata. And there's lots more baby plants that you can't really see on the computer. But there was a seed pod, obviously, that I did not catch, and it fell because now there's a million seedlings. And I'm thinking about potting them up and either keeping them or selling them because it's cool. But for now, we're just going to leave that alone. I almost just got hit by this. This is my Nepenthes Miranda. It is being hung under my bed as well. Trying to get a full shot of the plant. It's super big. We've got a nice leaf here. It's hanging down. The tendrils are live, so that's pretty good. And another tendril there. And in the background is a pitcher. So right there, it is hanging, but that is... Sorry. Yeah, this is one of the pictures here. It's only got one right now, but that's going to change. There's a lot more pictures coming up. But at least I've got one. Still looks pretty nice. Very large plant. And then underneath that, just a little aloe plant. Here, on my desk. Sorry for the empty yogurt container with holes in it. That's another project. It's a Darlingtonia thingy that I'll make a video about. So right here is another pothos. Like I said, I really like pothos vines. This is a variegated specimen. So when it gets a lot of light, it gets these white and yellow marks on the leaves. It's not dying. It looks like it is on camera a little bit, but in real life, it's really pretty, and I absolutely adore it. There's two cuttings in this pot. One of them was variegated, and this one is much bigger, but it's just the all green, typical pothos vine. Very large leaves. Heart-shaped. So, that's nice. Oh, and a little baby in the background. Little baby plant right here. And finally, in this tank, these are all carnivorous plants. Right there. Hold on. Right there, if you can see that. Theoretically, the camera should be pointed at a Drosera albino. Or no, a Drosera capensis albino. I always say Drosera albino. That's not the correct name. Drosera capensis albino. It is the mother plant of the baby plant that I showed you over there. And it's very nice. If we move over one, we have our Drosera capensis. Not albino, just capensis. Hold on, I'm trying to see if the camera angle is right. It's very hard to do that. Kind of. Hold on. I don't know. But the big plant died and split into 4 baby plants. So if you can't see that, you can't see the visual, then there we go. And it's very large. And then when we move here, that is a little Drosera, that's a little Nepenthes ventrata cutting. That is our Nepenthes ventrata. Huge plant, totally exploded. And the one in the very back with actual pictures is Nepenthes rafflesiana, in which it's gotten very large, very nice actual pictures besides the tiny ones. And I'll probably make a separate video about it, but I also did show you guys a little bit of it. So yeah, there's a new picture on it. Well, multiple new pictures that are, they're not juvenile plants anymore. The pictures are getting like that big. They're getting really big. So that is what's going on in here, in this mess of a jungle. No, that's bad light. So yeah, the window, lots of crazy stuff there. Shelf, there's a vine there, and then under here, it's just all carnivorous plants, and a little bit of basil. So I hope you guys are satisfied with that new video. Nothing really much. I'm gonna make one of what's going on outside because there's also Diania, like our B52 Venus flytraps and just Venus flytraps and that kind of stuff that I did promise you guys an update on, but I never ended up doing it because I got sidetracked because of school and stuff. So yeah, I have more to work on. There's more videos to come. So yeah, there you go. That's what's going on inside, or at least my room. The living room is filled with plants too. Yeah, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys stick around for the next video, I'll see you there too. Goodbye.